Honourable House Chair, it is very clear that the Honourable Paulson does not care about the livelihoods of 11,000 workers at SAA. It is very clear that his party and most trade unions in South Africa is only interested in their own ideology and in their own interest and not in the long-term livelihoods of workers in South Africa. Let me explain it. A salary with no increase is better than no salary. What is currently going to happen to those 11,000 employees is they are going to be unemployed. But that is what you want, and that is what trade unions in South Africa want. Because trade unions are only interested in short-term gains. Trade unions are currently the tail that's wagging the head of government. It's trade unions that are preventing government from doing what is necessary to be done to save our economy and to install the actual solutions that are necessary, especially in terms of our state-owned entities. What are trade unions doing? If we look at Eskom, a competent CEO was appointed, Pakamani Adebe, and he identified the crisis as an unsustainable wage bill and an inflated wage bill. He proposed a wage freeze. And what happened? The trade union and the ANC member referred to NUMSA as irresponsible because they don't form part of the tripartite alliance, but your own tripartite alliance trade unions that form part of your federation does exactly the same. Because NUM did exactly the same with Eskom and threatened with industrial actions, stopped the plans of the new CEO, and he resigned. The same with the CEO at SAA. Vujani Jarana also had plans, the correct plans in place, but he was forced to resign because he saw that he's not going to be able to turn around the ship because of trade unions. We must take a stance. And this government must take a stance, but you'll have to take a stance against your own tripartite alliance. You will have to say enough is enough. You'll have to say that we cannot afford wage increases. This 5.9% wage increase is unsustainable. The back pay up until April 2019 cannot be afforded. At this stage, SAA cannot even on time pay their salaries this month. How will they be able to pay this money? We say enough is enough. Down with bailouts, stop the bailouts. At this point in time, money that should go to improving our infrastructure, should go to providing services to the poor, is going to SAA and to failed state-owned enterprises. We cannot allow any more bailouts. We are in a fiscal unsustainable position, and government knows this. The President knows this. The Minister of Finance knows this. But his hands are tied because of the power of trade unions. Agbare voorsitter, genoeg is genoeg. Daar moet standpunt ingeneem word. Hierdie ideologie kan nie wen nie. Die EFF en hulle maatjies kan nie wen nie. Hulle gaan die land totaal en al vernietig met hulle ideologiese, kortsigtige gesprekke en dieselfde met die ANC wat nie wil standpunt inneem teen die vakbonde nie. 5.9% kan nie 'n verhoging wees bo inflasie onbekostigbaar vir 'n instelling wat dit nie kan bekostig nie, vir 'n maatskappy wat insolvent is, wat 'n verlies van 500 miljoen rand 'n maand maak. Dit is onvolhoubaar. Genoeg is genoeg.